Residents' hip offices in Shanghai's trendy French concession area show why so many young people love city life. Our challenge, make farming as hip and alluring as life in their office.
Is it possible for us to create a branding campaign that can influence people to want to become farmers? Right? So, any ideas?
Who is going to feed the world come 2050? Is it the farmer of today, the woman with a baby on her back and a hoe in her hand? No, it's the youth of today.
There is a public perception that causes farmers to think, if you don't go to the city, then you are backward. This is the biggest issue right now.
Shanghai is booming. They're here in search of work, love, or a way to get rich quick. For Rand and Sherry, the bar is another great place to brainstorm reversing the flight to the cities. At the Jiaxian Rice Company, 5 hours from Shanghai, farmer Xie Tongzhou is 64. His workforce is fighting fit and productive, but their age, average 60, shows the issue we've asked residents to address.
I'm 67.
I'm 63.
Xie Tongzhou has over 100 hectares of rice paddy fields. Of course, one answer to an aging workforce the world over has been to mechanize. But Xie has problems even finding the young people to man the machines he'd need.
Rationally speaking, since I have various difficulties in terms of farm labor, I want to look into mechanization. But the problem is, even if I acquire machinery, there is a lack of a tractor and mechanical operators.
For luxury brands, residents try and involve so-called influencers or trendsetters, celebrities like footballers and people in the news. Could they find such influencers to improve the image of farming?
So it'd be sort of an influencer strategy where we get some sort of hero who's like doing really well, and then maybe this guy, because he's doing so well, he gets in. This might be a stretch, but maybe he meets some celebrities like Fan Bingbing, or I don't know. Maybe it's too far, but he gets a lot of face. Government guys, he cuts a ribbon. I don't know, something, and then we social media that, and then it just makes everybody else super jealous. Right, all the guys who went to the city to make this living.
4 hours' drive from Shanghai is Big Buffalo's Citizen Farm in Jiaxi County.
Okay. So I guess we're here.
And perhaps the first hero and influencer residents are looking for. The farm's run by Chong Tong Wang, whose PhD is in real estate, but who remembered his grandparents' farm. Chung's innovation, his team deliver fresh vegetables directly into the homes of city dwellers, avoiding supermarkets and shops.
On Wednesday and Saturday, we deliver vegetables we picked in the morning to the homes of our members. This task begins at 4 or 5 a.m. when we begin picking vegetables.
Chung's innovation is to make farming more of a profession.
If we can make our style of farming more hip, maybe people would become interested in this modern style of farm life and work. People are always attracted to things that are hip.
The next possible influencer in making farming sexy is a 2-hour drive from Beijing, in Tongzhou district and Mafang village. Though her approach to making agriculture attractive is a little different. Shi Yang is entrepreneur Chung's wife. She's trying to start not a business, but a whole community of local small-scale farmers.
In reality, I think a very important component of agricultural sustainability is having sustainable people to farm. Who will do it? We often ask this question. Who will be China's farmers in 10 years' time? Who will cultivate this land?
For Shi Yan, the point of starting a cooperative, young people want not just status and wages, but a community life on the farm.
I think it's important that we are able to improve communities in rural villages, their public amenities and welfare, so young people in the village have more opportunities to get together.
A final business debrief, city style, for Rand and Sherry. They reckon that using both their influences, they can make a difference.
We can actually create an entire campaign showcasing heroes. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a dream that we can put in their minds.
They may have a campaign strategy, but Rand and Sherry are politely hinting Future Food may have set them an impossible task.
We can brand forever, but the problem is we're never going to convince them that the money that they could make in the city is going to somehow, is going to be made just by them staying on the farm.
Agriculture is not what is not sexy. It's when you start making money out of a business, it becomes sexy. It's the money that is sexy. You have to show them that you can make money out of agriculture. Then it becomes sexy.
Making sure there are enough young people to grow the food we need for the future may be a matter of policy more than persuasion, however modern.